What is up? Welcome back to Pace Fall 2023 here in Laurel, Maryland. I'm Glitch PhD.
I'm Vark.
I'm JCR.
And today we're going to be watching a Luigi's Mansion speedrun 100% by HDLax. So, without further ado, take it away, HD.
Thank you for that introduction, guys. And if I may take a moment before we get started here, I would just like to give a really special shout out to Jared's Giants. He was supposed to be the original runner running this game, but unfortunately, due to some unforeseen circumstances, he couldn't make it and asked me to fill in for him.
We love you, Jared.
Yes,
Love
we
you,
love Jared. And
Listen.
my goal here today is to just put on as good of a run for you all as I know he would have. So on that note, I think it's time we enter the mansion. So I'll do a countdown and then we'll get started. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so I guess the first big thing that I should mention is I'm playing on the Hidden Mansion version of the game, and the biggest reason that we do that is because the vacuum in the Hidden Mansion is stronger, 2 times as stronger actually, as opposed to the normal mansion vacuum. Plus, I also think it's just a lot more fun to play the game this way. There are normal mansion categories, but no one really runs them.
Yeah.
I do want to interject that the game feed is a little bit cropped out, at least on the sides.
Oh yeah, I see that too.
It's nothing that can't be fixed.
It's very important. I can't see the heart.
Very important.
All right, so this is 100%. The objective of the game is to get money, $100 million to be exact. So you're going to be seeing me searching all kinds of different furniture, just looking for money. And most of it's RNG, so it's not even guaranteed that I get it.
Yes, in fact, one of the places HD just checked was, in fact, not RNG. So, to put in perspective, there's a lot of RNG money spots. So, you could get lucky, could get not lucky. So. And the ghosts already spawn in predetermined positions. He just knows where they're going, so he has time to route out the money that he's going to be getting, hopefully. The more the better.
Ooh, missed that double, unfortunately.
Getting doubles and triples of ghosts at the same time is optimally what you want to do, but sometimes it just doesn't quite work out that way, except for this one, because singles on these guys will spawn this next double instantly.
And right here, I'm going to collect the Speedy Spirit. These ghosts drop a load of money. And I'm not going to collect too many of them throughout the run because they are pretty time-consuming to collect. It's just that one really doesn't waste that much time.
And if you get really unlucky...
Oh, no!
I tried to go wide to avoid it. Okay, that
Okay.
sucks. So that's a poison mushroom. You want to avoid those because, as you can see, Luigi turns small, and you can't do anything for 10 seconds.
Yeah. Very unfortunate time loss. But it's just what you gotta put up with.
Yep.
It's worse on the European version. There's a lot more poison mushrooms in the Hidden Mansion on that.
All right, so now we're coming up to the portrait ghosts.
So the portrait ghosts, they vary compared to the normal ghosts we've seen so far. They actually have like unique personalities and stuff. So for instance, we got Neville, the book reading father.
Yeah, I think the portrait ghosts are actually what gives this game so much replay value to casual players. And I was going to go for a dupe here, but unfortunately I grabbed the big pearl while I was sucking up Neville, so can't go for that. But speaking of dupes, I am going to try to duplicate those pearls that the portrait ghosts drop. Ideally, I want to try to duplicate 4 of them by the end of the run. That way, I can just skip out on some extra gems that would normally take a long time to collect.
Yeah, so every portrait ghost is going to drop 4 small pearls, 4 medium pearls, and 1 large pearl. And that's only if he gets a 1 cycle, or at least deals 90 damage to a portrait ghost. If he gets cut off in the middle of that, he's actually going to earn less pearls. So hopefully he's good enough to get all these 1 cycles.
Coming up to the one of the more recent tricks that was found, Laser Crusader. Yeah, this little skip that saves a couple of seconds off of not having to wait for Chauncey, because normally when you hit him with the ball, Luigi will freeze in place and he can't move, and then you have to wait for Chauncey to start talking before you can hit him with the ball. But in that top left corner of the room, you can skip it.
Yeah, it's really weird. So like the range of that cutscene is like right at the bottom of the crib. So if you just stand slightly above that, you can still actually hit the rocking horse and just skip that cutscene entirely.
Now we're coming up to another important trick, hopefully. Chauncey
Probably
1 cycle.
the most recent thing found that I'm going to be doing in this run.
Yep. Shout outs to my friend Pike, who showed me an interesting thing with Chauncey, where he just showed his heart for no reason and continued to stay that way. Turns out you can sort of do something that we'll see with the booze later on, but you can do it with Chauncey. A little bit different, but and it's kind of a frame-perfect trick. But essentially,
Oh, let go early by just a couple frames.
Yeah.
That is a really hard trick. There really isn't any good visual or audio cues to use for that. You just kind of have to go by feel.
hope you get it.
So that can make it just a little bit harder.
And that's a huge time save as well. If you get that 1 cycle, it's in like 33 seconds or something like that. It completely broke the game, broke every category on its own.
And unfortunately, because he dropped Chauncey's health down below 50, Chauncey gives an extra set of rocking chairs there. So it's doubly painful there.
So optimally, what he would have wanted to do is, as he's about to get broken off by Chauncey, as you saw, he wanted to essentially re-grab by quickly letting go of the right trigger and then quickly repressing it again. Somehow that allows you to re-grab onto it and Chauncey 1 cycle. But, well, you know.
Yeah, I think you have like exactly 1 frame to re-grab there.
Yeah.
It's super risky.
C'est la vie. So.
But I'm not too mad about it. It does lose a lot of time, but hey, it's a difficult trick.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll get plenty of other 1 cycles.
Oh,
like
yeah.
King
Like
Boo
King
1
Boo,
cycle.
yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
We'll see. Breaker Boo.
Who knows?
So the nice thing after each area is we have like about a minute of downtime.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any donations to read?
We do, actually.
Yeah, we have $1 from the Mr. Wah, who says, "This is $1 for Glitchy in recompense for the naughty word." I hope I said that right. So now we're in Area 2, and we've seen a few portrait ghosts so far, but we're going to be seeing a lot more. And one of them, the next one we'll be seeing, can either save 10 seconds or lose 10 seconds based on completely on luck.
It's really interesting because there's absolutely nothing you can do in that scenario.
there's Manip, I swear.
No, I swear, dude, there was one Manip back in like 2012.
Yep.
We found it.
People have been saying it for years. They found early release Manip.
Yeah, if only. Maybe someday.
Yeah, this little section of Area 2 is notorious for being kind of a slow part in the run, especially with throwing in this 10-second save. It's not a great part of the run.
No, but I do hope I hit this 6-piece here. I'm going to try to group
yes.
all 6 of these Shy Guys up. Oh, let's go.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Looked really clutch.
All right, here it is. Place your
Let's
bets.
see.
Will he get early release?
No way.
Didn't get it.
I'm a realist, man.
Typical.
Did you just say you're a realist?
I did. I gotta keep it honest, man.
He had no faith.
No.
Yeah, personally, JCR wouldn't have missed that. No way.
No way.
No, that's a skill-based trick.
So I don't have to collect every pearl. So as you can see, I'm down like 1 medium and 2 smalls. If they're out of the way, I won't go for them because they'll just take too much time to get.
And again, with pearl duping, you know, it just guarantees that he gets a little more money just as long as he gets the proper setup, which essentially for pearl duping, in Luigi's Mansion, you can collect money 2 different ways. You can either walk into it or you can vacuum it up. So when you pearl dupe, you're essentially doing both things at the same time on 1 pearl, so it counts 2 pearls for the same one that you just got, so yeah.
How much to see HD attempt swag balls donated by Evo? $25.
Another $25 and I'll go for it.
All right, swag balls. That's an interesting name for a strat. Shout outs to Pablo. I don't know if he named the strat, but it's interesting. It'll be in the next area after this. We'll talk more about that if we get there.
Yeah, if I go for swag balls, that means I have to spawn decoy first in T room.
Oh boy.
So now we got boos spawning. So this is the biggest RNG point in the run. So these boos can be placed in numerous different spots in the room. And there's a really bad boo radar that us speedrunners have figured out kind of where they usually are based on how it's blinking. HD is very good at it, so hopefully he'll be able to find the boos very quick.
Yeah, let's see if we can go for tech skip here. There's a lump, maybe.
Ooh.
Dang. Yeah, so unfortunately the boo is under the tablecloth, so in order to spawn him, I have to pull it off.
A lot of mashing through the text. And this game is played in Japanese because it saves some time off of, you know, any other version.
And not to mention that the boo can also switch if you hear it cackling, and the boo actually switched off of the correct spot on HD as he was shaking it.
Yeah, so that boo was in the far right side there in that room, and unfortunately he swapped on me. These boos actually are not being very kind right now.
No.
This RNG sucks, I'm just gonna say it.
Just straight up.
I'm starting to be more like JCR. I'm slowly but surely becoming a realist.
Keep it honest and you'll never be disappointed.
Yeah. Will he go for boo double though?
Please do it.
Nah, I can't.
It looks cool, but you might lose the run.
Yeah.
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 Or a lot of time. So HD, he's every time he's sucking up the boo, it looks like he's shutting off the vacuum and turning it back on really quickly. That's what's called R pumping, and it's when you hold both left and right triggers, let go of, and quickly repress the right trigger. Every 10 HP you take off of the boo, and each time you do that, the boo will cackle, and there's 15 cackles maximum in the boo, so optimally that's 150 HP off of just R pumping alone. There is a 200 HP boo much later in the game that you can actually one cycle though with some fancy maneuvering, so. Poor Toad, dropped the key in the toilet.
And we're just gonna leave him crying. We don't like Toad around here.
Didn't ask.
So we are coming up to the first save and quit here in a minute as soon as I clear this room. So I'm gonna get the fire medallion, and suck up the boo at the same time. So that way I can just override all the EGAD text with the save and quit. And that saves like 6 seconds.
Yeah, normally you would, after you get the boo and get the medallion, you have to blow fire at those candles in the corner before you can actually leave the room. And it's actually just quicker to leave completely with save and quit and then get back in, grab fire. It saves, 6 seconds, but it kind of looks like a slow save and quit. Very nice.
All right, there we go. So I'm just gonna mash through this, save, and reset. And you're gonna see with the other elements we get just how much text we skipped there. Because unfortunately we can't save and quit those.
And another good thing about this save and quit is that the next portrait ghost normally roams the halls, and before, when we did the save and quit before that, it was a matter of RNG or however fast you were going, where he was going to be in the hallway, but because of this, he's going to be at the closest part of the hallway every time.
Oh man, there
And
he
the gold
is.
mouse, ooh, extra money.
Butley Mouse, let's
Button
go.
mouse. Shout out to Big Max.
Love to see it.
I had to grab it for him.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know he's smiling from ear to ear right now.
So these next few rooms are pretty cool. He's going to be multitasking a lot, and he's going to complete this whole room while he's waiting for the butler to walk over to the next room.
Activate that mouse hole. I'm gonna check this, get a little extra money.
Very nice. That mouse scared me for a second. I thought it was...
All right, I can go for my first real dupe here.
Yes.
Didn't get it. It's all right, there's plenty more attempts.
And also another thing on the Japanese version, why this saves time is because you can do this. You just skip the EGAD call. And we can do it on the way back out too.
Interesting quad.
Yeah.
It works.
That looked pretty cool though, I can't lie.
Lots of money in this room.
You have to watch a cutscene every time you grab one of these gems. So, fun stuff.
All right, and we're out of here. And I'm actually going to go for another tech skip here. This is probably the hardest one that we go for in the run, the Laundry Boo tech skip. So I'm going to get the boo here, drag him back. I missed the claw.
Man.
That's kind of hard to grab because it's just hanging vertically.
It's also kind of high up in the air. Shout outs to Michael T00.
Yes. The pioneer of that setup.
Yeah.
I gotta say, the boo RNG, while it has been bad, the money RNG is really good. So I guess it balances itself out.
Yeah. All right, Milde Pianissima. What is it going to be?
Yep, she can play 2 songs here. This is the fastest song, the underwater theme from the original Super Mario Brothers. And she can play the theme from Super Mario Brothers 3. However, this song that she's playing now is the first option, so it's the quickest. think he's, where did he switch to? There he is.
So for instance, if the boo is on the left side of the room, that would be very bad because you would have to walk all the way over to that saxophone. So not too bad that it was in the middle of the room right next to the key.
Yeah, bad boo luck is more punishing in those longer rooms just because you have to walk so much further.
And of course, with 100%, we're getting all the optional portrait ghosts because, you know, we need to get them all for 100%. So.
Right, the optional portrait ghost will, instead of giving a key inside the chest, it gives a diamond, which is the most valuable of the gems.
So while this is all happening, we hear Mr. Lugs going haywire in the background.
Yeah, it's funny because even though you're out of the room, his cycle continues. So the room doesn't unload until you go at least 2 rooms away. So if I were to go outside right now, then I would have to go redo that sequence. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this boo now. And now Lugs is done with his cycle, so we'll just go back out here and suck him up. And we do have to come back here later, so we're not going to worry about that boo just yet.
And really quickly, we have $20 from the Sammy B. It's always lovely to see Luigi's Mansion at a live event. Good luck on your run, HD. Big shouts to you, the commentators, and the rest of the LM community.
Appreciate that, Sammy. Love you, buddy.
Love you, man.
So HD watered a plant on the right side of this room, and if you water that plant in area 2, 3, and 4, it will give you a gold diamond. Which actually, I lied. That is the most valuable. There's only 2 of them in the game. So he definitely wants to pick that up.
They're both worth 20 million a pop, so very important. Wow.
That was a wild double.
I haven't seen that too much.
I haven't seen that at all.
It's actually more consistent than it looks, if you can believe that.
Boy.
All right, so now we're coming up to Bogmire, the second area boss of the game. Now, unlike Chauncey, he is so much easier to one cycle. No regrabs or anything, no strings attached.
Now what are you talking about, man? He's hard.
What, are you kidding? No, watch this.
Dude, I never get him.
You can drop him, but he's definitely the easiest boss in the game.
Of the 4 area bosses, he's definitely the easiest. I lied. I can't do it.
See? I told you it was hard.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Never doubt me again, HDLax. Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate because usually you want to take control of Bogmire. If he starts taking control of you, you have to hold back. You cannot pump like you normally do with other ghosts until you regain control, and then you can start pumping again. But sometimes he's just difficult. So.
Yeah, and you can see that I kind of pulled back there when he was right around 20 HP, but unfortunately he just wasn't being nice.
Yeah.
So anyways, that's the end of Area 2.
Something to note about these ghosts is that if they run into the wall, that's really good because they're pretty much just stuck running in the same direction most of the time until they get free. So like on Bogmire, he might just run into the wall and you can easily drain 50, 70 HP without him really struggling.
I'm curious as to how much money I have because my dollar bill count is really good right now, but I don't have any dupes. So I'm kind of thinking maybe my high bill count makes up for the lack of dupes. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
20.1, that's right around where I want to be.
Of course, if he's not where he wants to be, there's always backup money. He can go get extra stuff if he needs to, but usually he doesn't have to.
All right, so here we go, Area 3. I would actually consider Area 3 to be the hardest area in the game. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
I feel like it's got some deceptive ghosts and like doubles where it doesn't seem like it's too difficult. Area 4 is notorious for just having obviously hard things, but Area 3's got some difficulty in it.
Yeah.
I feel like with Area 3, it's just like there's so much RNG because you have to go all the way back to Area 1 and get all those boos, and then you have to fight the twins, who are also RNG.
Billiards room can really not be nice to you if those balls are just like flying in completely different spots. Wait, we didn't even talk about who was in the painting.
Dude!
Oh, you're right, dude.
Chris
I wasn't
Pratt.
even-
Was that Mickey
Yeah,
Mouse?
so- Mickey Mouse, Chris Pratt, whatever you want to call him.
Oh yeah, he's picking up these objects because there's a fortune teller at the end of this area that requires you to find all of like Mario's items scattered around the mansion before you can suck her up.
Yep, so right now, we're just going to bully this big guy. So 3 hits with the punching bag and he's out, and then we can suck him up.
Spawn the Speedy Sphere to boo. The boo got a little high, but
Yeah, I managed him really well. I managed to drag him down.
yeah.
Also, I'm going to shoot the water through the floor there because this door is actually on fire. And when you extinguish a door that's on fire, you have to wait about 5 seconds before you can open it.
Setting up for a tech skip there with the tablecloth pole.
All right, pretty good. Let's see about getting the boo first. Okay. Wait, there's the decoy. I can set up for swag balls. This is perfect.
We are $5 off of the $50 goal you would put down, but
That's all right. I'll let it slide. We'll go for it once.
let's go.
I don't even know how swag balls works.
It just does. I don't know.
It just does.
Pablo has a whole video on it, but
Awesome.
Yeah, you gotta love that.
yay!
Pearls get stuck in the tub. There we go.
Love when that happens. So swag balls are coming up in this room, actually. We'll see if it happens. Nah.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
all good.
Honestly, that was
But
interesting.
but it carried over, so it was kind of weird. So essentially, what's supposed to happen with swag balls is that you knock the balls off of this bowl here, And then for some reason, when you just hold the vacuum while standing in a certain position, all 3 balls will just go right in the vacuum and shoot out instantly without you doing anything. So
I think it does matter what direction you shoot the
yeah. Oh, and you got a
decoy.
large kill dude. Nice.
So yeah, first dude.
Let's go. Woo! Now we're gonna start a ritual.
Yes.
There we go.
So I just have to do 2 doubles in this room and a triple. Nice. All right, now we're coming up to Moonshot. We're gonna get Mario's star. This portion of the game can be a little deceptive because we have to shoot these comets at this 2D image of the moon. And it can look like you're aiming right at it, but you'll just be totally off course.
This gives new runners a lot of trouble setting it up.
And it's just a casual part of the game.
Just gotta shoot for the moon.
All right, so we're gonna get the star here, and then we're gonna go back downstairs to area 2 because there's another optional portrait ghost that we have to fight, and we're gonna be getting another Mario item. So that's number 3.
Going on a bit of a jog here. Be a lot more of that in Area 4.
Yeah, just you wait. Because Area 4 takes place in the attic and the basement, so there's just a lot of walking back and forth between the two.
Oh, he gets his workout in.
Mm-hmm.
Since HD has to wait for Slim Bank Shot, this pool guy.
Good time to get some money.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And we have to wait another cycle.
So unfortunately, that red ball hit him while he had invincibility frames, so couldn't get the 1 cycle there. That's just unlucky.
That yellow ball had me sweating.
I know.
Sometimes the balls will just fly right at you while you're trying to catch the billiard bank shot.
All right, so bank shot's done. Now we're coming in here to the projector room, and it's very similar to the mirror room in the sense that you can't see them in the foreground, and you actually have to see their shadows in the projector. But as we've already said, the spawns are predetermined, so for speedrunners, we know where they spawn already.
Easy peasy.
Ah, he's over here.
If for some reason you can't find that boo by shaking it, you have to vacuum it.
Ooh, and he got the fast save warp, but he gets doing a bit of a conversation right there. So
All right.
missing a bit of text, and that text is from the glove that he just picked up. If he had picked up pretty much before when he did, it would have already shown, but because he picked it up when he did.
Yeah, it's really weird. So when you wait to walk into the glove after you suck up the boo, you can reset before that text pops up, and it has to load back in, so it just loads when you reload into the mansion. It's really weird.
Now we got the twins.
Yeah, right now we're just doing a little bit of backtracking. Since we got the key to the twins room from Nana, this is also a good time to come back and get the boos that we missed from Area 1.
How did you know?
I don't know about you guys, but I always did it without cheating, and they still call me a cheater, so
Yeah,
I don't get it, dog.
there's just no winning with these guys.
So with these twins, you can actually clip them out of bounds up in the top left corner of the room. It's very situational and very not good for speedruns.
I want to go for the scoop. Let's go.
Nice. Scoop number 2.
Okay, he's here. So that boo's really quick, and I don't know if we've mentioned it yet, but you actually can't capture boos in dark rooms. So if a boo escapes into a lit room, that's not that bad because you can just capture them in the next room anyways. But as for dark rooms, you have to guide them into a lit room before you can actually suck them up into your vacuum. So that's why Area 4 can be so difficult.
Which is not playing nice today.
Yeah, not the nicest boo spawns. But it's all right. We're going to get a little tech skip here, and we're out.
And it's very good that he got that tech skip too. If he didn't, that room has a lot of lag, and
The text will go on forever.
yeah, especially if it gets the long text. Oh boy.
All right, so now that we have all 5 Mario items, we're going to bring them back to the fortune teller. So there's going to be about a minute and a half of just straight button mashing here. So I like to call this little segment here Carpal Tunnel Simulator. So that's essentially what it is.
You're just practicing for Mario Party later.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the music went out because on the Japanese version, the audio engine and that is so busted that sometimes the music just doesn't play.
Yeah, there's actually some other music in the Moonshot area, but it's totally gone in the Japanese version.
Yeah.
Same with the Boolossus fight, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I don't know if that always happens or if that's just sometimes, but I don't know. The Japanese audio is just messed up.
Yeah. It's so messed up, in fact, that you can make it do all kinds of crazy stuff. Snap, another runner prominent in the community, found that you could cause it to just play a bunch of sounds by resetting Inigad's lab over and over again, I believe. I haven't done it in a while, but it's crazy. You should see it. And we're just about done with Clairvoyant now.
Kind of glad he charged me there. That made that a lot easier.
Yeah.
So a lot of the important items like keys and pearls and gems, they have and hearts, which is why, but they have this property called auto lock. Luigi just loves to suck them up, so you'll be trying to lock onto a boo, but other things besides the boo take priority. So he'll either want to face away from those items or pick them up before he deals with the boo.
And that tablecloth there, if HD were just in the wrong position to where he'd start sucking up the cloth, he cannot suck up the boo at the same time, so he had to get really deep into the table in order for him to suck him up. It's really weird. You can actually get boos to leave at 0 HP with that every time easy.
Yeah. I've had that boo leave on me so many times. On good runs, too. It's never a good feeling.
It's important he gets that ice there because
Yes.
the next room that he goes to does not have ice and he needs to have it, and he'll have to have the walk of shame and go all the way back without it.
That's why I'm glad we get it out of the fridge now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to get it in that tea room, the door he just passed. It's very easy to just forget about it.
Yeah. And that's actually why we go and water the plant when we do, because a couple years ago the strat was to do it at the start of Area 3, but we could just get ice from the fridge when we go up to Safari Room, and that saves like 7 seconds as opposed to going to tea room. Oh, not another one.
Oh, no.
Dude, these things are out for blood right now.
Okay. Fun fact, you can actually clip to the left side of the room behind those boxes with the ghosts if you suck them up in a certain way. It's really weird.
Okay.
Oh.
You're not going anywhere.
Even if he did go anywhere, the only place the boo could go back into is this room for some reason.
Now on to the Area 3 boss.
Oh, yes. Let's hope we can see a successful one cycle here.
I believe.
What do we think? How many boos do you think I'm going to hit with the eye shot?
14.
14?
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that number.
14 out of 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
Because you just got that not too long ago, if I'm correct.
I'm curious to hear what the realist has to say.
Man, I actually agree with this. I like 14.
I'm thinking 12, but it'll still be a one cycle.
Okay. Let's see.
You'll clean it up.
This is actually known as the one of the hardest bosses for a lot of people casually playing the game. But
Dude, you see that ice right now?
Ooh, yeah.
It's
Actually,
fine.
it's not bad. He's coming back.
Yeah,
Okay.
He saw me.
So he's gonna set up for the boos to all collect in one spot, and then he's gonna shoot an ice ball.
13.
Okay.
13 was the number.
Oh, it was 12.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's go.
Let's go. Bark had it.
Nice.
I guess sometimes being a realist doesn't pay off, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one cycle.
And now Giga and Luigi are going to have, what was it? Pickled dandelions in a
I don't know.
diesel marinade.
Something that sounds
with barnacles.
disgusting.
Yeah. Something like that, in the English version at least. I don't know what he says in the Japanese
Does he
version.
have different text each time?
No, it's the same time every time.
Okay.
Yeah. It's always the pickled dandelions thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know what he says in the Japanese version. I'm actually interested. I probably should try to translate that when I get back home.
All right. I'm really curious what my money is right now, because how many dupes do I have? I have two, right?
Two, yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're sitting right at 400 bills, and that is a lot more than I usually have when I do 100%. So honestly, if I could get one more dupe, I think we'll be sitting pretty. $42.4, okay. I might not even need another dupe. So long as I get every one cycle from this point on, we should be fine. But I also like that added layer of security. So hopefully we can get a dupe.
You got this, HD.
And if not, there's always backup money. It'll just be a little slow to get, but we got to make it 100%, you know?
Gold diamond number 1, that was 2. That's 20 million right there, just in that diamond alone. So.
But what if the second one falls out of bounds? It could happen.
Yeah. But no, it's not going to do that. It's not going to do that.
Of course not. I am going to go for the save and quit, but
Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Yeah,
yeah, we got it.
it's all good. It's all good, man.
I do that all the time in marathons.
So we start off with a lot of walking, and then a cutscene, and then more walking.
Yeah, it's like we were saying back in Area 2. Area 4 is just, it takes place in the attic and the basement, so it's just so much back and forth.
They're just trying to extend the playtime a little bit, but it is still a fairly short game, but
Yeah, I'd say casually, you could probably beat this game in about 4 to 5 hours. I'd say that's reasonable.
for me, for some reason, it took 5 years when I first tried to play the game, but I mean, you know, it happens.
All right, so the power is going to go out in the mansion here, and we're going to have to go get a key to the breaker room from Uncle Grimly, who is in the wardrobe room. And he's kind of like the Werlindas in the sense that when he shows his heart, it's completely random, but like, he doesn't either show it 10 seconds or 10 seconds late. He could show it from the moment you enter the room to about the longest Grimly we've ever had is like 44 seconds long.
Actually, I believe it's like 50, some more like
Oh,
that.
someone got a new one.
Yeah, no, it's bad, but
That's very rare.
that, yeah. You gotta be very unlucky to get something like that.
Watch this Pythagoras skip. Ooh, you like that?
Let's go.
All right, so in order to get Grimly to show his heart here, you have to compliment him. Grimly, you have really nice shoes.
Bro, I love what you've done with your hair.
See?
Let's
It
go.
works.
It works.
All right. And funny enough, we have $5 from Bliss. Make sure you compliment Grimly and respect him.
Yes. Peace, love, Grimly.
So I guess that $50 donation goal was met after all for swag balls.
So you didn't see it much, but every room in the game has like way more ghosts crawling around during this blackout. HD was able to skip most of it by either pointing his flashlight wherever they were going to spawn, or you saw in one of those rooms that he did a scare skip with the Game Boy Horror to make sure that he didn't get scared. And Big Boy One Cycle coming
there
up.
he is. Oh, he's not going to charge.
Wow.
All right, so you really can't get any more unlucky than that. Usually he's pretty forgiving, but he just bolted straight out of the room. So I'm going to have to kind of think on my feet here. How am I going to play this? Because he has all of his health.
He could go back into the room.
He could.
Oh. So you heard him pop back into the room.
Oh, he
and
is in here.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh,
no.
You know what it was? It was the cloth.
Yeah. See, that's the thing about these cloths. You get too close, you start sucking them up, it just won't suck any more HP off the boo, so. But it was a really good attempt.
That was really close, especially for him being that far left when I started sucking him up.
And there was even a double cackle in there too, I believe.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
Like the second cackle was a double.
Yeah. And double cackle is usually when, like I said, each time you are pumped after 10 HP of draining the boo, sometimes you can drain a little bit faster, or no, he'll cackle twice in that 10 HP window. And you don't really want to do that in the waste cackles, meaning that he'll instantly leave. Once the 15 cackles are up, he's just going to bolt out no matter what you do. So, yeah.
He could still get him later on if he doesn't save and quit, but if he does save and quit, then the boo will reset to the room with full HP.
All right, now the run begins.
Of course. Everything else was just a warm-up. It was training.
Everything's led up to this moment. We need a good attic. And the reason the attic's so hard is because it probably has 4 of the hardest boos to catch in this game. All right here.
Yeah, most of these boos are 300 HP. So, it's a lot of R pumping and a lot of boos leaving rooms.
Okay, it's an interesting setup.
He wanted to go for a toy soldier double right there, but
Okay.
it didn't happen. Yeah.
Just gonna hope he's right side.
There's a lot of places in that room where he could hide. So.
All right, so that's it for the rooftop. We will have to come back up here, but we do need to finish the rest of the attic first. So now we're gonna start catching these boos. Let's see how it goes.
Let's hope for the best.
Okay, so he is left side. I think he's in this. Yeah.
With these boos, you're always taking a gamble as to where they could be hiding. whichever direction you could go, he may not be there, so.
Okay. That's good. I wanted him to go down. Really nice first boo.
Clean 2-cycle. And tool-assisted speedruns, they can 1-cycle boos like that. I believe the tool-assisted speedrun for 100% 1 cycles 2 boos at the same time.
Yep.
It's insane, but
Oh, he despawned. That's interesting.
what? That's weird.
I don't know how he despawned.
Well, free for all now.
This room is another one of the laggiest rooms in the game.
Yeah, so I was trying to go for a 5-piece here, but I didn't really practice it before the run, so
Nah.
kind of figured that. Where is this boo?
There's a lot of places he can hide.
He's in that chest.
Yeah.
I can activate it from here.
Ooh. Nice.
That boo is programmed to always charge Luigi if he's facing away, so you can kind of just get him into the spot where you want him.
Yeah, and this room's super laggy too, so it's actually really easy to drop an R input there and just lose the boo. Because since he has 150 HP, your pumps basically have to be perfect.
For some reason, the speed that you can mash through Jarvis's text right there is like unlimited
Really fast.
compared to like everything else in the game. So, interesting little tidbit.
Okay, we still have 2 dudes.
Yeah, not bad.
I don't think he's here. Yeah, I heard him switch. Nice.
Okay. If you get lucky with that boo, you could also 1-cycle him, but you're taking a bit of a risk there if you do that. Because if he goes out to the hallway, it's a long way around.
Yeah, not good if that happens. Okay, he's switched, so he's not there. He's right here.
Yeah, not bad.
So I want this guy to go up because since we're just about done with the attic, we have to go back up to the roof. And he does. Very nice. That was actually a really good attic. Aside from the missed 5-piece, but I forgot about that already.
What?
The boos were clean. So this is a totally optional room here, but it gives him a key to an optional portrait ghost, which obviously we need for 100%.
There is a route, however, where you can skip this room entirely, but it's very, very hard, which is, I believe HD hasn't really practiced or really wanted to attempt much of it because it involves inbound skewing, which is, it's like the any percent out of bounds route where you can skew Luigi's angle off of a bat while you're out of bounds, but you can do it inbounds off of mice that are flying across the floor, and it's very tight window for doing that. Very not speedrun marathon friendly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure only, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure world record's the only PB that's been gotten with sealed room clip.
I believe Snap also did it. Pablo and Snap.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about, Snap. I don't think Pablo has a PB with it.
I'm not sure.
So this room has a 300 HP boo, but for some reason it moves extremely slow. So he can actually one-cycle this one fairly easily if he does it right.
Yeah, this is the only 300 HP boo that you can get RTA in one cycle. Also, I really hope that Breaker Boo's in here.
That would be nice.
We're gonna find out.
Because if not, he'd have to go back to Breaker
Yeah.
Room, which is a bit of a trek. And normally he'd want to save warp after the next room after this one. So,
Let's see.
maybe.
This is not looking good.
Oh. He could still be in here, but we
Oh, he is in here. I just heard him cackle.
Wow. Let's go.
Nice.
Easy.
So we'll just get this last boo.
Yes, sir.
We'll be out of here.
The boo hurt us.
Hardest portrait goes to one cycle.
I actually agree with you there. I think that Weston is harder than Supi.
Supi has the doll. Weston is just crazy.
No.
But that was really clean.
That was really good. And the dupe.
Nice.
Let's go.
3 dupes.
Yeah, 3
You're
dupes.
set on money.
Oh, absolutely. 493 bills.
Bro's got it in the bag. Getting this boo in this room can be a bit of a pain sometimes because the room is entirely made of ice, very slippery, and if you drop one of the R pumps, he can start moving, and it's not a fun time, but luckily he got that pretty well.
So he's got one more walking session here. He's just got 2 more portrait ghosts, and then you can go to the end of the game.
Getting that cardio in.
All right, so we're coming up on the second hardest portrait ghost, Supi. But first, we just got to clear some ghosts out of this room.
When multiple ghosts spawn at the same time, it can be very loud. But that's just the game.
What do you think? Should I set up boo double? I kind of want to go
I mean,
for
it's
it.
kind of swag.
It is
Yeah.
swag.
No reason not to. It may lose a tiny bit of time, but nah.
But we could also gain time, you know?
Yeah, true.
I mean, it's kind of low risk, low reward, but it looks cool.
So he quickly got out of that room because there was a cutscene if you don't leave early enough. So that was a good skip there.
Another dupe. Oh yeah, we
now
are
he's got it in the
good.
bag. For sure.
I don't even care about these bills anymore. Get them out of my face.
He'll end up getting some just because they're there.
All right, so like I said, I am going to set up for a boo double here, so I'm going to let that guy leave at around 50 HP. And he is going to go into the hall. And that guy's going to leave as well.
If everything turns out
Let's
right.
go.
Nice.
Love to see that.
All right, final portrait ghost.
Yep.
And final boo.
Yep.
Final portrait ghost, final boo. Gold diamond. Yeah, so if you're kind of unaware of the lore of Luigi's Mansion, this guy is the creator of all of the normal basic ghosts that we've seen across the mansion. He paints them, and then he brings them to life. So now we're going to have to fight 3 of each of his creations here. So they're going to spawn in sets of 3. We're going to go Gold Ghost, Purple Puncher, Blue Twirler, and so on.
Getting them in triples, no less.
Let's see if I can get this cool grabber triple. Oh, almost.
That's one of the hardest triples to get.
Yeah, so the grabber's hitboxes is a little weird. Even when they're grouped up, it's really difficult to get all 3 of them at once.
Now we're not going to do the same one for these last 3 ghosts because they spawn from the ceiling and their hitboxes are even weirder than the grabber ghosts, so just burning them up.
All right, spawn this last boo. Okay, that didn't work somehow.
One more pearl dude.
So close.
It's all good. A lot of money still. So we're sort of doing that boo dragging method from earlier from the breaker boo, but just in Vanguard just so we can get a little more off of his first cycle.
It's possible here that once he catches his boo, a gold diamond is going to drop for getting all 50. It's possible to grab it and save at the same time. You can just warp all the way back to the lobby.
Just like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, I feel very confident about the money, so we're just going to skip all of Alter. Just go right into the final boss.
Whatever happens, happens, but yeah.
This time is looking good too.
And I really haven't even been paying attention to the time. I think we can finish with like a low 111.
Yeah, something like that.
Ooh, we can 110 with a 1 cycle.
Let's see the 1 cycle. Let's see it.
Let's get it.
I think we can 110 even with a 2
It'll be,
cycle.
yeah, it'll be close if you get the 2
Wow.
cycle.
But we're going to go for the 1 cycle anyways, because that's just more fun.
And King Boo 1 cycle is a lot more to set up compared to the likes of Chauncey one cycle and the other bosses. Bit situational too, so we'll have to see how he plays, if he plays nice. A lot of things can go wrong.
Yeah. Human error and leaving it up to luck just don't really mix well. Because this is just a mix of both of those.
There is quite a bit of luck in this game.
But honestly, if you're good, you can make it work.
I believe in you, HD.
I believe.
And as a realist believes, that's gotta be good, right?
Absolutely.
Setting up his angle here, filling out the vacuum.
I overshot it.
Man.
All right, that's all right. I'm just gonna set it up again.
Okay.
The madman.
There we go.
I think that's
All right,
Cool.
that attempt didn't count. Let's see what I can do here. Oh, I think I hit the bottom of King Boo's hitbox.
This is really close.
Yeah, so the main reason that it's hard to get this to work is because when you go to shoot that spike ball at Bowser's head, King Boo can just fly in the way sometimes. All right, this is kind of becoming a drag. Just want to wrap it up, man.
Bro, come on. It's easy.
Once things go wrong and Bowser's in a different spot, it's kind of an improv at this point.
Absolute chaos.
All right. So I don't want him to get below 200 HP here, and the reason for that is because he'd put his head on backwards and run around the arena for like 10 seconds. And logically, that's just slow.
Yeah. Should be good to go here. Time coming up soon.
And time.
Time.
Nice.
Nicely done. Good stuff. But of course,
Quite a few hiccups, but you know what? 111's not bad.
but it's not over yet.
It
We have
is
to
not
count-
over yet.
We have to count the money.
I wonder if he'll have it. This is so close.
I don't know.
This is going to
man.
be real close. Think I'll be like 4 million over.
Yeah, this was really good for a marathon run. It kind of, it's not very nice when you reach the end and you haven't even hit the 100 million.
Yeah.
All right, so I definitely have the money. It's just the question is how overkill am I? So how much money do you guys think I have?
103?
103.
Yeah. 103.7.
103.5.
Okay. I'm reading chat now, by the way, so go ahead and drop your guesses in chat. Let's see. Let's see who's right.
Let's go chat.
So yeah, we'll take a look at the money here, and then I guess we'll do shout-outs, and then we'll be off.
Sounds good. Good tunes while we're waiting.
I know, the suspense is just killing me.
Just simple.
I have to know.
Is he gonna do it?
All right. We'll take it slow just to add more suspense.
Gotta get the drum roll going.
I don't know if you can hear that. I'm sorry.
Hey.
102.3.
Let's go. So it counts.
Someone guessed 102.6.
It's pretty good.
Close. All right. So that's Luigi's Mansion. So let's go ahead and do some shout outs before we hop off of here. Shout outs to my commentators, Glitch, Vart, JCR. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate that. Shout outs to the Luigi's Mansion community as well. I see a lot of you guys in the chat right now. I appreciate you all for hopping in here and supporting me. And of course, shout outs to Jared. Like I said at the start of the run, he couldn't be here. He was originally supposed to do the run, but asked me to step up, and I just hope that I did you proud, man. So, and also, this is probably irrelevant, but I'm taking flight lessons, and my flight instructor's in the chat right now. I told him about this. Shout outs to Connor.
Let's go.
What's
Let's
up?
go.
Shout outs to Connor.
He's a damn good instructor. All right. So, on that note, let's wrap this up. Thank you all for watching, and keep supporting Pace. Support a great cause. Anyways, thank you for watching.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
See you guys.